Although Logger Pro is designed primarily as a data collection and analysis tool, it can be helpful to organize and annotate data collected. To that end, Logger Pro has a number of features that allow you to change how your data is presented. For example, I've collected some motion data by tossing a small ball above a motion detector. By default, Logger Pro displays position and velocity data, although it recorded acceleration data during the run as well. I've set up my Logger Pro window already to show some of these organization features. The easiest way to organize your Logger Pro window and the data it contains is by inserting, deleting, or moving objects such as tables, graphs, text, and pictures. Most of this is done using the features in the Insert menu. In this menu, you find options to insert a graph, like the one presented here, other graphs such as histograms, fast Fourier transforms, and strip charts, additional data tables, like this one here. A digital meter is a digital readout of a sensor value. This box down here in the lower left-hand corner is a digital meter. Text refers to a text box among the graphs and tables in the window, like this title here. Text annotation refers to a text box embedded in a graph, like these here. Logger Pro has a number of video and photo analysis tools, but you can insert a photo without analysis. For instance, you might want to insert a picture of your experimental setup. A parameter control is like a digital meter in that it displays value. In this case, it would be a parameter or variable you've created. But it also allows you to adjust that parameter from the Logger Pro window rather than digging into a menu to change it. Rectangles and ovals are decorative objects you can use to highlight or call out text or other objects. The elements of the window can be manipulated to fit better. If you want to move an element, hover over its border until the mouse becomes a hand icon. Click and drag to move it to the desired location. You can change its shape or size by clicking and dragging on the handles. You can delete it by selecting it and then hitting delete. Of course, if you didn't want to do that, you can undo it by selecting undo from the edit menu. Options for individual objects can be found by right-clicking on them to pull up their options menu, or by selecting the object and going to the options menu up top. As you organize your window, two other features you might find helpful are using additional pages and auto-arrange. By adding additional pages, you can have more room to display your data. I've added a second page here to show my velocity data. It's easy to navigate between them by using the left and right arrows or the drop-down menu. I can easily add another page to present my acceleration data. I'll just choose the default options for the page and insert a new data table and graph. The page menu offers a number of options for setting up each page. The auto-arrange feature is particularly helpful. Although it may not set up the page just as you want, I often use it as a starting point and then tweak from there. Organizing your data in the Logger Pro window makes viewing and analyzing data easier. By creating additional pages, adding text box and annotations, and inserting graphs, you could even have students use a Logger Pro experiment file as a virtual lab report. Look for more video tutorials to get the most out of Logger Pro.